Mr. iPeak, this is Andy921 from the UK, mate, and I thought I'd show you a little Honda Civic. Forgive the weather, it's raining in the UK, nothing new. Hey! But yeah, this is the European version of the Honda Civic. As you can tell, it's a hatchback, but in the form of a saloon, which is very nice. To forgive the alloy wheels, the new wheels, they're aftermarket, and so with the little hubcaps there, can't really focus in, but it's a Honda sign on them. Doesn't come standard. Yeah, I'll get the door open. And another major difference between yours and mine, or your daughter's, should I say, is the interior. Forgive the steering wheel cover, as it's not real, it's not a genuine one, it's thingy done. But yeah, it comes with wood panelling, no air conditioning, because in the United Kingdom we don't really need air conditioning. It's so cold all the time, it's lucky if we do ever get it. But yeah, I'll get another profile. Oof. It's pretty good inside. Full electric windows, both sides. None at the rear, it's wind down at the rear. Electric heated mirrors, which is down there, which is not bad. Full power steering, vinyl leather look steering wheel. Same with the dashboard, all vinyl, including the lower sections. Velour door inserts and cloth seats. As you can see, it's showing its age. 16 years old. It's not too bad. The one thing it would share the same is this Richard. I'll just get the bonnet open to be able to see it. There we go. It's got the same heart, same distributor, same fuel injection system, same manifold, air intake, exhaust manifold, everything's the same. It's been serviced recently. Mileage is about 88,000 roughly. Plus and minus up a couple hundred miles. Checked all the fluids, all the levels, full spark plug change, oil change, air filter change, fuel filter change, which is down there. Battery's getting to a point where it needs checking. Did the distributor. I believe you did one on yours, but instead the coil was okay, so I just cleaned up the distributor cap, full of oxidisation and crap on it. So I managed to get that off, and it runs like a gem. If I just get the bonnet open properly. If I just get the bonnet, there we go. Pretty good. Not too bad. Everything's basically the same, apart from obviously your battery would be over here and these would be over there, being left-hand drive. This is right-hand drive. But yeah, same engine. I did an air gasket on it, as I said, but I cheated on this one. Instead of well, I took the top timing cover off, and instead of removing the engine mount, which is different, it's a big bulbous solid rubber mount that goes right through that way, is that I kept that on and managed to prise the belt off. And obviously I marked up where it was on the pulley, and then I put the belt back on. But yeah, I did it without undoing the tensioner. Now, I'm thinking now, because that was so easy to get off in the first place, the tensioner might need resetting. But yeah, and yeah, I noticed on your video that you had, it's probably a recap for you, but I remember you saying that this was broken and it kept moving around, and it was also catching the timing gear. It's not a problem, mate. Trust me. Your car will be, well, your daughter's car will be fine with that. I mean, it'll just eventually wear to a point where it won't do that noise anymore. It'll take time, but it'll do it. But yeah, so there it is. Pretty much. It's in a dark blue, royal blue. It's electric sunroof as well, as you can see. That's not original, but yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty nice on the car. The chrome exhaust tip. I had a problem with camber on this as well. Can't really tell because it takes a keen eye. But that wheel's pretty level in camber. If you look there, pretty level in camber. But if you look at this one, it's still slightly cambered in, only tiny. But it was a darn sight worse before. There's a lower arm behind here, or an upper arm chassis, and there's two bolts that go into the chassis. And basically I stuck two washers behind that on either side, and it's brought the wheel out in camber. But yeah, there it is. And yeah, to give my handiwork, I didn't have the right paint, so I would have still found that. I managed to rebuild this, pretty much. It was all rusted through right into the metalwork, so I'd managed to build it up, backplated with steel, galvanised steel, and then built up with body filler. The other side was pretty much the same, but I need to redo it because there's bubbles of rust coming through, which isn't good. But yeah, that was rebuilt as well. Not as good as the other side. I'm not happy with that. I'll probably sort that out at some point. But yeah, forgive the mess in the back. It's pretty much my workstation, as well as my car. But yeah, most of it's accessorised, like the gear lever, which is Sparko, but it's leather, classic design. It's also short shifted as well, so it's quicker shifts, which is good. It doesn't feel like you're trying to sail a boat or row a boat. It's just pretty good and snatchy and pretty shiftable, you know. It's not too short that it's hard to shift. It's just snappy changes, which is good, which is what you want really in a car. You want more feel in a car. But yeah, there's the interior, which is kind of a crappy kind of a bluey kind of turquoisey colour, weird with wood. But anyway, I hope you like this video on my '96 Honda Civic. But I will catch you soon, RP.